Hello everybody and welcome back to the Duel Links character collection series. Today we are going to unlock a character in 7th world. That would be Yuo. His missions are available as soon as you get to stage 6 in 7th world. Roa, Nail and Asana were stage 6 unlocks as well, but only on paper. Unlike those, Yuo can already be unlocked at stage 6 rather than stage 7. I know, because that was the first thing I checked. Obviously I had to. Anyways, let's take a look at his missions together. Yuga beats him at level 30, we summon 7 warriors and 7 dragons against Yuo, Luke summons a fusion monster against Yuo, and Yuga gets a comeback victory against Luke at level 30. This one is a bit random, but I mean okay, but overall that does not sound so bad. Let's hop into the duels and see just how bad it really is. I want to start with Yuga's win against level 30 Yuo, basically trying to clear the missions in the order that I just displayed. Roa, Nail and Asana need us to unlock Gavin first for their own unlocks, and Gavin is a stage 7 character. Since Yuo just needs Yuga and Luke, he can be unlocked at stage 6. Not that it makes a difference for you guys, as you probably already have all other 7th world characters thus far. Before the duel I replaced some of my level 4 monsters with level 4 warriors and level 4 dragons to munch away at 2 more of Yuo's missions. You don't have to summon 7 warriors or 7 dragons in a single duel against him, but can do that over the course of several duels. So besides already summoning a few warriors and dragons, I mainly want to focus on just winning. There are no special conditions to be met, like winning with low life points or winning during the opponent's turn. Now that would be awful. I also can appreciate the fact that it is just one duel against him at level 30. Yeah, sure, there is the one duel against level 30 Luke as well, but that's besides the point. Usually the first character unlock mission is to beat them at level 30, and sometimes, for example with Asana, you have to win 3 level 30 duels. No, my gate keys! Not today, son. Today there will be 2 level 30 duels and 1 at level 10. 3 duels in total, and then he is unlocked. Usually I show the duels at 3 times speed. In this video they are just at 2 times speed for a different and hopefully better viewing experience. Also, level 30 Yuo does not play a single fusion monster in his extra deck. Don't ask me. Anyways, let me show you the deck once we beat him. It is nothing special, but you can take this as reference material. The cards are still in German, but you can reverse engineer them for yourself if you want. It's not like you need to play any specific card or this exact deck. Use what you have and show him who's boss. By the way, there was no skill put onto this deck because A, I did not need one, and B, I would not know which one to use. There are just a bunch of level 4 warrior and dragon monsters in here, and then some other cards. If you don't have, let's say, Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can play Ancient Gear Golem, Dark Magician or any other card in its place, even a Max Raider which happens to be a warrior. If I take this deck and implement some fusion stuff, I can slap the deck onto Luke and go for a fusion summon against Yuo while summoning just a few more dragons and warriors. Gaia, the dragon champion, are in the card trader's inventory and therefore theoretically accessible. The spell card Fusion had its own campaign, and you maybe got some copies from buying structured decks. Besides that, Gaia, the dragon champion, would be a no-gem option. In addition, the Rush Duel Challenge campaign gives you a Gaia deck for free, so they've got you covered. This campaign ends on March 26, 2025, so you might want to get this deck while you still can. Afterwards you figure different fusion stuff out for Yuo's unlock. By the way, there is a reason this duel takes me so long. Yeah, I already say this during the second turn of the duel, but it is a long duel after all. Anyways, I only have one copy of Gaia, the Fierce Knight, and need to draw it first. Meanwhile, I leave this field alone for the most part so that he cannot summon more monsters. If he summons more monsters, he depletes his hand. And if he depletes his hand, he draws up to 5 cards each turn. That way he might run out of cards before I get my lone copy of Gaia. As a consequence, I would mess up this mission. Long story short, I better leave him alone until I have all the cards I need. Although a direct damage monster like Jinzo number 7.7 should not stick around for too long. In the meantime, it might not be a bad idea to deplete my own hand so that I draw more cards and see that Gaia the Fierce Knight. Looking back, I should have grabbed more copies of that Fierce Knight from the card trader. Too late now, as I am currently editing the footage. Inception alert! My script says that I need to be serious again. So just imagine me talking with a serious voice. I can see this fusion summon mission being an obstacle if someone does not want to spend gems or other resources. Okay, that's not a serious voice, I give up. I remember back in the day spending an ultra-rare dream ticket on a copy of Neo Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon just for the Quinton and Mizar unlock missions, and ultra-rare dream tickets are quite valuable, I would say. Back then I made this decision with character unlocks in mind, and I personally would spend some gems on a fusion-based rush format structure deck if it helps the unlock. After all, Cyber Dragons are not so bad or anything, right? So you could buy the structure deck for the unlock and keep it as a foundation for your journey through Ranked. In my opinion, the Card Trader Dragon Champion stuff is the best option for free-to-play beginners, besides the challenge campaign structure deck of course. One problem with the Card Trader goods though. At the time of writing this, Gaia, the Dragon Champion, as well as its two materials are sort of temporary offers. If you check the Card Trader and there is none of the cards, you have to wait up to 8 hours for your next chance. That's the reason I only have a single Fierce Knight, I guess. Anyways, it all worked out in the end. Now we can beat him. The 7 warrior and dragon summons have been taken care of as well, so there is one mission remaining. But first I feel like it would be a decent idea to show the deck I used in this duel. Again, these are nothing special, but some people like to see the decks to get help for their own deck building when preparing for these unlock missions. Honestly, I just copied the deck you've seen earlier to have my warrior and dragon monsters in there. I then added the fusion stuff and cut the deck size back down to 30 cards. Nothing crazy really. As always, I recommend you do it your way because that simply works best. Nobody should tell you how to do things in these games. I prefer showing one possible option that worked for me. Moving on, there is a single mission left. That would be Yuga getting a comeback victory against level 30 Luke. How do I do that? I simply grab my normal deck and let him attack me at the start of the duel. Then I claw my way back into the duel, taking out his monsters while keeping my life points lower than his. Once the board has been built fully, time comes to strike and take out his remaining life points in a single turn. That's pretty much the plan. However, I'm bad at math and almost mess it up. Classic me. Spoilers, although you know it by now, if you see the duel, it is a successful one. Still spoilers, I managed to stick to the plan in the end. Until then I had a tough time. They really made me work for this one. It also did not help that I'm my own worst enemy at times. One method for rush format comeback victories I like to apply involves the usual open arms strategy. Once my life points are significantly lower than theirs, I take out their remaining monsters and then let them summon more monsters and deplete their hand and draw more cards. To sum up, I let them attack me and then win by deck out. This usually works, but it takes a hot minute. Therefore I opted not to drag out this duel as I respect your time. The mess up I was talking about earlier was me getting his life points equal to mine. That would no longer be a comeback and the open arms method would not work anymore as I already established a board. So how would I lose more life points? While playing I did not know and hoped for him to tribute summon something, which he actually did, as we are going to see. Geez, and I thought the level 30 Yuo duel was the most difficult unlock mission today. All nonsense aside, this unlock has not been too bad so far. I am positively surprised at how smooth it's been going, but then again we are not quite done. Since I did not use any special cards to achieve a comeback victory, there is nothing special about this deck, at least nothing that justifies showing you the deck afterwards. Luke, even at level 30, is not the most terrible of opponents. If I duel 7th world characters at the gate and have the choice, I pick Yuga and Luke more often than the others, because I feel like I can handle them. The point I'm trying to make is that a comeback victory against level 30 Luke is fine as a mission. I am just stumbling over my own feet here. Come to think of it, I wonder why Luke and Yuga have to duel for Yuo's unlock. What's up with that? In all fairness, I am not familiar with the 7th anime or manga, but usually those unlock missions reference certain moments regarding the character in question, like Cyrus summoning Per Psychroid against Zane, or Jaden's Flame Wingman against Crowler. Now that one was awesome. So why does Yuga have to get a comeback win against Luke? I'm not evaluating this, I just wonder. Maybe I should watch 7th these days. The duel is over, which means we can clear the mission rewards. With Yuo's Unlock basically completed, was it difficult? I did not think so. Fun, easy and moderately fast. For once I am not complaining. 2 more points left on the agenda for today. When they added Yuo, they also added a skill for him, Mystical Script. So let's buy that one from the card trader. Back in the day it of course would have been a lifetime skill to get for free, but then again it's not expensive or anything. I just enjoyed lifetime missions. The final thing for today's video is scrolling through the character wheel. We see that everybody is unlocked and that means we are done. At least for now. I have been looking forward to this one. That was actually a neat unlock. I had fun. Thank you so much for watching.